Play the games that people play. We made our mistakes along the way. But most of all, I do love you. Still, still. Da, 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 da.
Singing that song because Lynn hates it.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it, and so we sing it to her all the time, you know, because that's what friends are for.
If she ever makes the mistake of saying the word still.
Yeah, we sing that
We always
every
sing
time.
If I say, I can't say that
It's
word
kind of
anymore.
like that Groucho Marx show where if you said the word, the crazy bird would drop from the ceiling.
That's us. We're the crazy bird.
Yeah.
Lynn will say, I still want to go, da, da, da.
Yesterday, I saw people up on that deck.
So Mary Pappas dropped us off up here at this ranch in Lone Pine because we have to wait out this windstorm. So we're at Reggie has a place up here, and Hidden Valley Ranch. It's called. It's really cool, and so we are here in this little bunkhouse, and we're going to stay here and wait out this wind and try to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the outdoor shower. It has these coils that heat, and then you eventually get hot water here. Shower. Got the solar panels here.
Wow. You guys, check this out. That'd be an experience just to camp up here just for the heck of it.
Oh, I would totally. This is so cool.
He was just walking up. Walking up. I saw him as I was going down. I said, well, you might not want to. On the way back,
Sending our bear canisters home. We're at South Kennedy Meadows. We're going to send them home. Hey, hey!
Hi.
So our friends Deb and Steph from Michigan sent us another resupply box.
Yeah.
And it is
I remember
full.
the last time Pesky tried to intercept. We haven't seen Pesky though, so this one's safe. We got it safely.
That's right.
Yeah, they sent us on the CDT. They sent one, and they make their own like fruit leather.
Yeah,
and
that they dry themselves. And these pears that they grow. Oh my God.
so anyway, it's a huge box of goodies.
Yeah.
So we're resupplying here, and we're going to bump it ahead and resupply again because
Yeah,
there's a
bump
lot of
it ahead.
stuff.
Enough for 2 times, so we're good.
We're
here.
all goofed
Thanks.
up on our,
Thank you so much, you
timeline.
guys.
Yeah. Thanks you guys so much.
Yeah,
So fun
thanks,
getting
guys.
this.
All right.
Okay,
You're
check in later.
Very
Bye.
sweet.
Very sweet. Can't wait to try these little fruit leathers. Love them.
Okay.
Loved them last time.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, hey, hey.
That's back.
So we're sitting here at South Kennedy Meadows.
Got herself all rearranged today.
So we came out, as you know in the last video, at the Kearsarge Pass to resupply in Lone Pine. We got in that big snowstorm.
Yep.
So we stayed in Lone Pine a few days. Well, another big storm came in, a big windstorm that also brought snow. So we were, our last night over there, we stayed with Reggie at his ranch. He's a trail angel. He's great, fabulous. A couple other hikers with us.
Yep.
And he was going to then, we decided we have to skip. Getting back on at Kearsarge, you go over Forester Pass, which is the highest point on the PCT at 13,100 feet.
There's just a bunch of snow up there now.
So it's just not smart. We try to be smart with what we're doing, and it's just not smart to do
because we
that.
can come back and hike this
Another time.
40-mile section.
And Whitney was right after that, Mount Whitney. We can't do that. So we decided to go, skip 38 miles and go on at Cottonwood Pass, Mulkey Pass area, that area. Horseshoe Meadows. He was going to drop us, all 5 of us, off there. But that windstorm brought snow.
Yeah.
It was crazy wind.
Yeah, it was.
And so it was a hard drive for him up there. Then it had snow, so he didn't feel comfortable doing that. We didn't really either.
No, we didn't want to ask him to do it.
So Reggie, being sweet, drove us all the way down here, all 5 of us down here to South Meadows. So now we've missed, 80 miles of the trail, 85, whatever it was. And we'll start here tomorrow and go south from here as far as we can.
So now we're 700 miles away from Mexico.
Yeah.
And one would like to believe that we're going to have clear hiking from here all the way down.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You have to deal with whatever comes. But when we got here, we had a time because we had packages here, Lynn's shoes, and then Deb and Steph sent us a box. They live in Michigan. But we're here early. Well, the package, thank God, came today. So Grumpy's restaurant is closed today, but he did bring our packages to us, which we're
really
grateful
nice.
for that.
Was nice, yeah.
And so we have our packages, and we're ready to go. It's only going to be 3 days till we get off at Walker Pass, and then we'll go on from there. But
that's what we had to do.
sad about missing part of those Sierras.
We
tried.
We really did want to do that section.
And the best section on the whole trail. The Forester Pass and Mount Whitney.
Forester
And I mean, we're 2 days away from it.
We just barely missed it. This is kind of... This is an unusual storm for this kind of year.
It was kind of early,
And it not just snowed and then got warm. It's like temps right now are freezing. I mean, we're cold.
The temperature dropped 40 degrees, and the winds were just outrageous.
And it's going to last.
They might still be outrageous up high. They've kind of calmed down here.
But part of us being out, it's all part of the journey. This part of the journey was interesting. We had to get help. We had this guy, Reggie, who was awesome. He's almost 80, you guys. The guy is quite a trail angel, let me tell you.
An hour and a half, I think, one way.
Sweet. And so anyway, we met these other hikers, Navigator and Bath Time. We've been hanging out with them. You meet different people. You have to be resourceful to get to the next place with a car. I mean, it's all part of the adventure.
And the woman here at Kennedy Meadows South, the
Suzanne.
Suzanne, she's been super sweet.
Taking care of us all day. She's wonderful. So it's fine. It's just part of the adventure. And we know we have to be flexible and just go with the flow.
Yeah, and you don't always get to do it the way that you say, okay, this is how I want to do it, but it's not going to work this time.
Still an adventure. So anyway, we'll take you guys with us from this point forward, and we'll let you know what happens. Hopefully we could just keep going and making it all the way. 700 miles. We'll see.
Yep.
All right.
We'll keep going. All right. Bye.
All right,
Bye. Hi.
Hi.
We're in the desert.
We're sitting on the ground again.
Yeah.
What we do, we sit in the dirt, and we look at our fingernails and we say, man, our fingernails are dirty.
So when you come out of the high Sierras and you come down to South Kennedy Meadows, you enter into the high desert, which is what we did today. We left South Kennedy Meadows and we are in the high desert.
Man, it was
Landscape is totally different.
so cold though.
Oh my
It
God.
is. It's cold.
The first 2 hours of the walk this morning, I mean, it was just unbelievably cold.
It was painful.
Yeah.
Really painful.
Hard.
So we're used to, in the Sierras, it has the water running everywhere and the big lakes. And then you get into this desert, and this is our water source. We walked 19.1 miles to our first water source. And our plan is to camp here. We're trying to get to the water sources and camp. I think tomorrow we go 14 miles, and then we'll carry water. And we're carrying more water because you have to. So the desert, we're in the desert. It's a whole different ball game.
You have to have a strategy.
You do. So here's our campsite for the night. There's our tents back there, and we're just eating and drinking our hot drink.
Yeah.
So we just have another day and a half out here before we get to the Walker Pass. So, all right, check in later.
Bye.
Bye.
We're in the Joshua Tree zone. I love those things. Here's our campsite for the night. We have views all around us. We're sitting at the top of the mountain. Here's our tent. And you could see if we go this way, we have mountains on this side of us. We have some Joshua trees around us, which is really cool. And we have mountains on this side. And there's our campsite. Very cool. Hi.
Hi. Whew. We had a fun day today.
So this is our last night in this stretch.
Yep.
Get to Walker Pass tomorrow, 14 miles, 14 and a half.
Yep.
So we're out in the desert. In this 50-mile stretch, we had 2 water sources.
It's kind of crazy.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we had an exciting moment today.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did.
Gosh, I was hiking along. I was out front. Those guys were behind me. So I'm hiking along, and I hear this loudest commotion. It was like I heard a bison coming at me. And I turned, and rocks were flying and rolling and loud and thumping. And I turn. As soon as I turn, I see this bear barreling over this little hump, this little ridge. Barreling. Beelining right for me. I mean, it's 10 yards from me when I registers what it is. I could see its fur flopping. I could see its eyes, its nose. And it sees me right then and goes right. It is barreling, sees me at the same time I see it, and it just goes right. So then it runs parallel to the trail.
It was like 15 feet above us.
Yeah.
Right there, just like...
And Christine said bear, so man, I could hear something, and I look up there.
It was awesome.
It was great to
ran
see.
by
Oh my
us,
gosh.
just like bushwhacking by us.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it knew we were there, so it was trying to miss us. So
Get away
there was
from
a
us.
hiker in front of us that I think stirred it up on the other, because the trail went around like this. And I think it scared it, and it comes flying over the ridge, and it's just a little hump. So by the time it saw me, it's right there. I mean, it was like 10 yards from me. It was just like, boom, and then it goes like, oh my God, and it's trying to get away from us, so it goes parallel to the trail. It sees these guys, so it just stays parallel.
Yeah.
And it passes them, it jumps down onto the trail and runs the opposite way on the trail.
Yep, runs away, but man,
was
closest
pretty cool.
I've ever been to a bear.
that was cool. You could see its eyes and its mouth going.
Oh, yeah.
It was really
was
cool.
really
It
scared.
was really close.
You could tell it was scared, and it was really running to get away.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was getting away from somebody, and then it ran into us. It was like, oh my God, and was trying to get away from us. It happened so fast that I was just like, I'm so glad that he didn't keep coming and barrel me over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good.
I don't think, I didn't feel like he was trying to attack anybody, but if he would have just kept coming forward, it would have just barreled me over the side of the trail.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it was really close.
That's
That's
cool.
the closest. That's a
cool.
close bear encounter.
Yes, it was. It was
Pretty cool.
Pretty exciting, and we all got to see it. So
We
that
were
was cool.
excited. It was fun. So anyway, we're heading out tomorrow. We're going to go into Ridgecrest, and we have a package there. This woman named Jerry sent us one to Lone Pine, and the post office was closed, so they forwarded it over to Ridgecrest. So we're going to go get that and
It'll be fun.
move on from there. So
Should be fun. It was the section. It was nice trail most of the time. There's a little bit of it that's kind of soft on the edges, but for the most part,
yeah,
a lot of I think the big winds that we had blew down some trees. There were quite a few down trees and things to step around, but basically a really nice walk.
Not too bad.
it was nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take you with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, we made it to Walker Pass, and Mary and Lisa, look at, they met us, and look at all this great food. Look.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we love fruit. Yum. And look at, Mary has her pack in there. Look at that. Backpacker in there. Yee-hee.